O with the info.
Like, oh my God, like, we gotta go together, like.
Everything to do with the fight between Meg and Kelsey, and then the defense starts dropping the bombs.
And even if we break up, I'm still trying to fuck on you.
So Meg felt at least some type of way about that, and she was really trying to go to the point.
You don't have a lot on your numbers
like,
ain't high.
And even if we break up, I'm still trying to fuck on you, like, cause I'm not about to. I'm not adding no unnecessary shit. You know how long it took for us to do it.
Trying to go. So Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me.
And even if we break up, I'm still trying to fuck on you.
And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons.
And even if we break up, I'm still trying to fuck on you.
Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You have been hooking up with the baby.
And even if we break up, I'm still trying to fuck on you.
So Meg felt at least some type of way about that, and she was really trying.
I can't. All that mileage, no.
Right.
Meg went behind your back and hooked up with the baby.
And even if we break up, I'm still trying to fuck on you. I can't. All that mileage, no. All that mileage, no.
The crowd is captivated. The jury's like, oh, what's going on?
You know how long it took for us to do it.
What it do? It's your man, Mr. O with the info. Give me what you need to know, but you ain't here for me though. So, in this record, we about to go ahead, take a little look-see, another possible red pill tip for your ass. But let's talk about body count and how men can't be secure like they say they can about a woman's so-called yachty lifestyle. You know, Pardi Fontaine, boyfriend of Meg Thee Stallion, he found out in his trial that little old Maggie is like a pony. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets a ride. You know, we're not trying to judge over here, but women be trying to call all this bullshit. They say they could do the shit that we do, but when shit gets put out there, they want to run. They want to go ahead and say, how dare you try to objectify me, slut shame me. Same woman. About 3 years ago, y'all don't remember, she said that she only goes back to her exes even if they were in a relationship with another woman or not. She wants the dick because she don't want to run up her body count. But that was 3 years ago, and we have seen it in this Tory Lanez case with her, Kelsey, Tory about a gun, supposedly bullying a particular woman, rapper's foot. I know another brother in the media, and guess what comes out? That she's embarrassed, or should I say, Pardi's embarrassed, her boyfriend. Now, we going to take a deep dive on this, because a lot of the men, especially in the manosphere, red pill community, they say, especially dating coaches, it doesn't matter of how many dudes she been with. Maybe it really does. Maybe these raptress are out here finally giving up the jig is up. They do care how many amount of bodies they run up. Only in the end when someone needs to come and defend. But let's go ahead and take a look at this video and article first, and then we want to look at a couple of videos. Then I'll go ahead and give you my take using Pardi down the Meg Road, right down the street to Tory Lanez. Be right back. Megan Thee Stallion says both she and her man Pardi are embarrassed about her sexual history being public. Megan Thee Stallion needs to keep her head up. This is probably her defining moment. She had plenty in her short career, but this court case is hitting different. Every blog and IG gossip page is dissecting just about everything she is saying and doing. A lot of people think she is lying. I cannot see how somebody shot, I guess some people don't be reading their articles, shot you, you look at them shoot, and you lie. I guess we need to see the forensic evidence, and that will give us all the info we really need. Moving right along, she and her homegirl laid down with a number of notable men, including Tory Lanez. I am not shaming her, but of course not, yeah, you know what I'm saying, birds of a feather. But she noted in court that her partner was embarrassed about her sexual past being with such big names. Here is her exact quote. "I'm embarrassed because I'm a grown woman hanging with people I have no business hanging out with. Now look at how everybody wants to view me. How could I share my body with someone who would shoot me? Now every week there's an article calling me a 304. The Meg admitted she lied about having a sexual relationship with Tory and also admitted that her relationship with Partisan Fontaine, aka Pardi, has suffered. I feel disgusted. I feel dirty. My own partner is embarrassed. Megan said of Pardi's vibe after hearing about her sexual history. What do you think about this? Will they make it? I am not sure what I think, but I do believe women and men need to ponder more about what they project. That has little to do with sex and somebody's personal biz, and more about what we are truly happy with. By the way, there's no excuse for shooting a person, period, unless they a gangster."
If I catch a body too, like, oh my God, like, we gotta go together, like, cause I'm not trying
you don't
to
have a lot on your
no,
numbers
like,
ain't high.
and I don't wanna, and even if we break up, I'm still trying to fuck on you, like, cause I'm not about to, I'm not adding no unnecessary shit, cause you know how long it took for us to do it, so like, hell no, you got me fucked up, we finna still do it, like,
it's logical. You're thinking numbers.
Right, like, let's talk about
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
I can't, all that mileage, no.
Right. So
even
even if you broken up until both of you were in another relationship.
And even if he in another relationship,
then you never know.
still mine,
You still gotta come back.
Right, till I get done. You know? I get done with your ass.
That's the stallion you're here.
If I catch a body too, like, oh my God, like, we gotta go together, like, cause I'm not trying
to have a lot on your
everything to do with the fight between Meg and Kelsey, and then the defense starts dropping the bombs. He basically says this, that they're in the car, yeah, they left, but do you know why they left? They left because Kylie and Tory were in the pool together. And Kelsey and Meg both felt some type of way about that, to the point that Meg felt really some type of way about that, and she was really trying to go, to the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, "It's time for you to leave." They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey, "Hey, Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner? Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey, and then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And, Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You had been hooking up with the baby. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with the baby." And so the defense starts dropping all these grenades. The crowd is captivated. The jury's like, oh, what's going on? And there's every reason to believe.
The thing is about, dudes being in relationships with these women of modern day. You dating coaches, you quote unquote men that say you have to alpha your way through it. Yeah, past really don't matter. Body counts is nothing to worry about. And maybe to a degree, I have to agree because, we live in a day and age, everybody got more than 3 bodies. I think the average person walking around in America have at least 10 bodies or more. far as sexually. So the ability to pair bond for the modern day American woman, no matter the race, is topsy-turvy. Damn it if you do, damn it if you don't. But in this perspective, Pardi, he had to actually come down to the conclusion that despite what his woman might have told him behind closed doors, what she might have displayed and try to attribute and acting wild around him, he had come down to the conclusion that Meg is for the streets. And a particular street that she rode on is a Tory lane. Unfortunately, Tory and Meg and Kelsey are in legal dispute, and let's just say that Meg the Stallion probably chatterbobbed herself. Case dismissed, but nobody want to hear that. But back to this. Yeah, body count kind of does matter, especially when it's being played in front of you in real time. When your so-called quote-unquote girl that you rocking with on and off again, you know what I'm saying, you come find out not only does she get around, she likes to get around right behind another chick. So you wouldn't go ahead and mess with the baby after Kelsey. Then you wouldn't mess with Ben Simmons after Kelsey, only to be at Kylie Jenner's pool looking at Tory along with Kelsey, both hating on Kylie that was about to go ahead and add on to her own body count, and Tory getting another notch under his belt of another decent chick in Hollywood streets. You know, this is the same chick that said in the interview that I just played for you that she only messed with her exes even when they are in relationships so she won't run up her body count. And you hear these women on these social media streets saying that they like to get gangbangs, they like to go ahead and date who they want to date, and they say they could do what men do, only to have the feminine inside them to show and tell them what's really the truth. You can't do what us men do. Even certain type of men don't even do this type of behavior. And now she's feeling guilty. She's feeling shame. But she is one of these women that came out with songs that, you know what I'm saying, she's freaky, nasty, savage, you know what I'm saying, F a nigga, you know, all these songs that she raps and performs. But when it's time to go ahead and stand up in a true amount of fashion, and when the light shined on you the most, hey, you folding like a deck of cards. And we only over here to defend a black man that's being wrongfully accused, like other black men in years past and present. And unfortunately, in these spaces, these borders that we call America, it's going to happen again in the future, period. 2023, hopefully it be big and better things, but you know, it's the same old song. But that body count really does matter to them gentlemen and ladies. Stop lying. You know that if you've been around and you feel like you're going through some things, please go get some help. Please go talk to somebody. I'm not trying to judge you, but we really got to get down to this shit right here. But it's your man, Mr. O, with the info. Give me what you need to know, but you ain't here for me though. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to sock into my pocket, please hit the Cash App, $MISTEROO70. And I'm gone. Peace.
Mr. O with the info.